Why would anybody want to deal with you? How about that?
Let's see. I'm intelligent. I'm motivated. I have my own business. I maintain my own lifestyle. I'm not understanding the full scope of your question.
Well, see, that's the problem now, ain't it? You just described yourself as a man. See, you got to understand what the men want. And nothing you said in there was anywhere close to being feminine, beautiful, inspirational, caring, loving. The way you're talking almost sounds like a dude.
These are 3 types of girls you must stay away from. Number 1, if she's into crystals, tarot cards, or astrology, don't ever entertain none of these females. Because why the hell would you date someone that's going to put y'all relationship in the hands of stars and fucking rocks and shit? If y'all crystals be fake, they just be pretty rocks. Plastic, glass. Those rocks that was telling your whole life story and shit are the same material that my pet goldfish likes to shit on. Number 2, HBCU students. Truth is, it's really any college female. But for this one, specifically HBCU students. I don't care what she majors in. I don't care where she came from. I don't care if she's nice or a church girl. She's not loyal. HBCU girls are demons. She will invite you to her dorm. Y'all will smash from 11:30 all the way to 2 a.m. She'll make a crazy excuse so you can leave. And then your homeboy will come in right after and stay the night. But the story is, every HBCU girl's gonna cheat. They're so stressed out about all the work and shit that they doing. So they catch bodies left and right to cope with the stress. Don't get in a relationship with no HBCU girl. All you is a stress reliever. Number 3, any girl with a guy friend group. I promise you, I don't care if she says, oh, I don't get along with females. She has nothing but guy friends, she gets passed around. I gotta say nothing else. If you mess with a girl that got all guy friends, you're an idiot. You most likely wear Dior Sauvage.
Pages, dudes don't even post for real. What's the issue?
There's no incentive. Why? Speaking as a guy that isn't ugly and has 75K on this app, I can count on one hand how many DMs I've gotten from women, and they've never been because of how I looked. It's always been because of something I've done, something I've said, or something I've accomplished. As a guy in general, 2 of the hardest ways to get anyone's attention is if you're only relying on social media and if you're only relying on your looks. So why would I combine those 2 hellscapes to put in the amount of time and effort it takes to look good in pictures and make a good Instagram page, instead of doing the million other things that will either grow me as a person or make me money, which are also going to help with that other goal of getting attention?
Man or woman immediately becomes undateable once I find out.
I can make this a whole series, but I got 2 for you right off the top of my head. If she has to be put in her place like a child or handled, and if she's a nurse or in the medical field.
I don't know you.
Yeah.
I owe you absolutely
But do you know what
nothing.
the
Hang on,
difference is?
let me speak. I owe you absolutely nothing
Of
as a man
course.
who doesn't know you,
Of
right?
course.
So what happens is the simp culture within the Western world has become a norm.
Yeah.
So men will say, okay, cool. And this is why I speak to men. Men, I'm going to speak to you, right? Because if you are out here with a lot of money, you may have a lot of money. Stop giving pretty women
Yeah, 100%.
stop giving pretty women attention, because what happens is you will lose your resources, you will lose your money, you will lose your time, and what will happen is they will take your time, effort, resources, all the things that you built up, and they'll be on to the next.
We have to say all men until all men stop raping women.
Wait, why are you generalizing all men for committing a crime that 0.01% of men are being arrested for in the United States? I got that number by taking the amount of men that have been arrested for this disgusting crime and dividing it by the population of men in the United States. And now don't get me wrong, we all want that number to be 0, but let's stop demonizing an entire population of men for committing a crime that a fraction of a percent of men are committing in the United States. Also, if we go back to this crime sheet, we see that 571 women were arrested for the same disgusting crime. Does that mean that it's all women? No, of course not. So let's not demonize mass populations of people.
This is the loyalty of the woman. You better show her you're winning, my friends. You better show her you're winning. That's God's code. God doesn't want her to mate with you if she's fine and you're losing. Like, you wouldn't want that either for your own daughter.
Fuckers in school always tell it. Let me stop trolling. Bro, I go on Facebook, it's a whole bunch of girls sharing this shit about this 50-50 shit. Oh yeah, it could never be me. It could never be me. Keep in mind, these sluts are my age. I am 20 years old. Bitch, what you mean you not going 50-50? We just started getting bills and you want somebody else to pay them motherfuckers? I don't know if you paying attention to what the fuck going on with the world right now, but it's fucked up out here. Everything up. Living up. Food up. The rate of prostitution up. You know what happens when people are selling they coochie for money? That mean niggas ain't got none. All of these niggas are not scammers. All of these niggas are not tricks. And y'all be expecting these motherfuckers to pay y'all bills and y'all done met them yesterday. You gotta cash out these hoes to talk to them. I'll tell you one thing, it won't be me. It won't be me. And I'm already knowing it's gonna be that one girl in my comment.
Oh, but if you broke, just say that.
If you don't shut the f, that shit's stupid. In this life we live in, you gotta spend bread to make bread. If I'm paying my bills and your bills, what fucking money am I finna use to make some more bread? The math ain't mathing.
We don't talk enough about how passport bros are just predators. You're leaving America to go to another country.
Men are shunned in this country. They're made fun of. They're degraded every day. So instead of fighting uphill, they decide to find another way to find companionship. Legal companionship. And now you're calling them predators. Ma'am, I've watched your content and you're a joke. And the fact that a lot of the stuff that you say, talk about colonizer handbook, aren't you with a colonizer? Oh, but that's not the same. That's not the same. That's not the same. I'm sorry. Ma'am, please. Like, enough is enough. Like, oh my God.
Welcome to the real world.
She's stressing that she's going straight to voicemail. I wonder if her man was stressing when he was trying to call her while she was out, see if she was okay. This is the only response when your partner does this. If your partner goes out, which is fine, but if you want to contact them just to make sure they're safe, say it's really late, you haven't heard from them, you want to make sure they're safe. They don't answer you, okay. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb.